my name is Sam, and I'm talking about the complaint that I have with Coyote Creek Apartments, which involved a situation of me and a couple of friends applying for a rental apartment on July 14th, 2021. We paid a total, so it was $90 plus $45. It was $135 for a rental application, and we never got an approval or a denial status, and they're refusing to refund our money because they say that the applications are non-refundable. But the problem is they never processed our applications, and they never actually communicated with us, despite us reaching out, I'd say 30 times at least. Basically, me and a couple friends applied for an apartment rental on July 14th of this year. And all I received was a receipt we all just received a receipt for the application, and we expected to hear back within 3 to 5 business days of us submitting that application, whether we were approved or denied for that rental app for the apartment. Now today is August 7th, and we still have not gotten any reply. So I called at least 5 times and have left at least 4 voicemails, and they have never called me back. And my friends have also called, and they've spoken to them, but they just refused to give them the refund back for the application because they said that their disclaimer when we submitted the application that it was going to be non-refundable. But I understand that when you apply for a rental application that it is non-refundable, but that's on the basis that you're getting a service in return, but they never processed our application. We never got an approval or a denial or a response back. So the voicemails that I left, when I kept calling them, I said, hey, if I don't hear back from you, like these are the last few calls, I said that I was going to dispute it with my credit card company. So when they spoke to my friends, they said, we got one of your voicemails from your friend and we just canceled the application. So I was like, that's not what I asked for. I asked for the application to be processed, but I wasn't hearing anything from you. And what is it, like 23 days later at least, still gotten nothing, and they refused to give us the money back for the application fees, and my friends are still looking for an apartment. The apartment was supposed to be available on August 1st, so I had to scramble and find another place because it was only 2 weeks, and we waited at least a week before we started calling them and following up with them. I did dispute it with my credit card company, and they fought it back, saying the same thing, that it was a non-refundable fee that we had to pay. So now I'm continuing to fight with them through my credit card company, basically saying that we never got the service that you said you were going to provide. You never processed the application, never gave us a status, never even spoke to you. I've never even spoken to them. So that's what happened. I've left a few other reviews, and I also contacted the Better Business Bureau yesterday as well. So that's basically what happened. Well, they don't seem to have any other negative reviews, and when I posted on Google, it never appeared to the public. So I have a feeling that they're paying to have reviews removed that are negative. So I wanted to have something that was public and something that they were not able to take down, so that other people were able to avoid losing their money at this place, because they seem like crooks to me, because they're telling people that they're like a luxury apartment complex, but obviously I would never want to rent from them from this point forward. I would like to have my money back, but honestly, it's just based on the principle at this point. Like, I would just want to save other people from this nightmare, because the only reviews that I ever saw were 5-star reviews. So, and I don't even know if those are real, because there was only one of them on each site that I saw, which was like Google, apartments.com. They're relatively new complex. I think they've only opened this year. So it's like, I want to save people down the road from basically just throwing money away and never hearing from these people again. And also scrambling to find another place because they don't know that it's going to take forever to hear back from these people, or not at all. The $45 back for me, and then the $90 back to my 2 friends would be nice. And for me to not have to keep fighting them on this, because I can't get a hold of them. I'm basically fighting through a third party with my credit card on this with them now. refused to call me back and refused to talk to me directly. Well, I think it was a negative that when we submitted the application, we did not get a confirmation with clear understanding of how long we should wait to hear back from them. All we received was a receipt. That was it. And then after that, we waited a week and heard nothing, like absolutely nothing. No calls, no emails, no communication whatsoever. That after that week surpassed, I called morning, noon, and night when I knew that they were open, left voicemails every single time, and they never called me back. So communication is non-existent for me. I don't know how my friends got through. They said that they called at least like 20 times and got a hold of them maybe twice, but they were very uncooperative and not understanding at all, just very cold and saying like, it's non-refundable. But it's like, are you not understanding that you did nothing here? Like you just collected money and you did not process the application. So under that, it's like services are not as described. This is like the biggest issue, as well as the communication not being there at all.